therapist, or nonprofit director, or performance artist, those are the kinds of people I know, comes over to chat. So, they ask, what are you writing about these days? There is a pause while I decide whether or not to tell the truth. Most evenings, I take a sip of my drink and a deep breath, and with the feeling of beginning to run toward the edge of a cliff, I say, well, I've gotten really interested in perfume. Another silence falls while my acquaintances look at me, hostile, bored, or slightly interested, but always very puzzled, and they say, perfume? Oh, you mean like essential oils? This is an act of translation. In Austin, essential oils are available at the farmer's market, the health food co-op, the women's bookstore. They scent the air at yoga classes and the massage therapist's office and the acupuncturist's too. The cheerful blue-haired girl serving your latte, in Austin all our rebels are cheerful, may reek of patchouli oil, but she does not wear perfume. Perfume is for her mother, who lives in Dallas. I'm only going to get that laugh here. My acquaintances know I'm not a Dallas kind of girl, so they give me an out, a chance to redeem myself. You didn't really mean to say perfume, did you? But I did mean to say perfume, so I have to tell them, no, not oils, perfume. And then they say, you mean you like perfume? Because surely there is some other reason I'm writing about it. And I keep right on going off the cliff and into the air, and I say, yes, yes, I like perfume. And then all communication breaks down, and they say, I don't understand. What exactly are we talking about here? So, while I'm falling through the air, I do my best to explain. I speak of history, but never science. There are wonderful science stories to be told, but even I know better than to try to sell chemistry to this crowd. I trot out perfume's pedigrees, both sacred and profane. The long and winding road from the holy incense of the East to the precious oils that cost Marie Antoinette her head. The rebels who captured her carriage had never seen her, but they knew only a royal could smell like that. I talk about the modern classics rising up out of war, glamour, magic, and mistakes. I tell a few of the secret stories of the perfume world, tales of its shadowy geniuses and generous madnesses. The perfumer on his knees in the garden, trying to recreate the scent of a tiny white flower. The great fields of roses and jasmine reserved for a single scent. If I sense genuine curiosity hidden behind the puzzlement, I tell stories about memory and love, the worlds conjured up by the sense of our childhood, and the way perfumers use these to weave new, more adult memories. The way Jacques Guerlain turned lemon ice and vanilla into the feral darkness of Shalimar, leaving several generations of men to trail after disturbingly edible women. Sometimes, with the wind whistling past my ears and the ground coming up fast below my feet, I face off hostility with brazen effrontery, and I say, I like the way perfume forces me to think about art and money. How it is so obviously and unashamedly commercial, I can't pretend, the way I sometimes do with other kinds of art, that it's all for some high, pure, romantic purpose, and how far from tainting its beauty, the sideshow of money makes the best perfume and art seem wilder, more real and insistent, and that thinking about these things makes me feel like a citizen of the world. All these stories are true, and I love telling them. But they are not the plain and delicate thing, the thing I never say while I'm falling, still falling, which is that perfume makes me happy, and that what we are talking about here is pleasure.